So, my dear friend Castroneves, we've known each other since, well, you look young. I look old. I'm twice, 5 times as wide as I once were.
We are young, you know. Like if you were to do it just for men or PPG paint, like I do in the hair, you know.
See, you haven't given me the secret
I'll
yet.
give you the secret later on.
So, we do the IndyCar end of day report sometimes with our friend Sebastian Bourdais.
Yep, I've seen that.
That's been called the French Fry and Hamburger Show. I'm not sure what we're going to call this, but you were kind enough to say, well, hey, you know, I know you're looking for someone on the IMSA side, so hopefully we can do these end of day reports when you're free.
That's right.
Let's talk about IMSA back at Mid-Ohio. 2 sessions today. Coincidentally, you're kind enough to be fastest, your team fastest in both, so that makes it easy for me. What's it like coming back here with your Acura RX-05 with Team Penske? How'd the day go?
Yes, actually, it's my first time coming to Mid-Ohio with a different car, you know, so it's kind of like a very...
strange.
It's strange, but good. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. We tested here, which is good. Gave me a little bit of an understanding what the cars can do. But today was a lot of situations. We started on the dry, and we finished the practice 2 on the wet. Very good. The track, for those that doesn't understand, but this place here, the track gets better every time you go out there. So, and the car is very difficult. You're chasing the track, basically. That's what you call. Since in the afternoon rain, so we don't know.
You notice how his hat is dry and mine is completely wet and I'm all wet? That's because I was an idiot out shooting photos and I took my poncho off to cover up my camera.
That's the difference from mini car to a sports car. Now we have a roof. Otherwise, I would be completely wet. See, that's always a good thing. So, but the good news, Acura Team Penske so far looks strong, and but we never know. It's always, we just have the BOP. We took power away. Yeah. These guys are always playing game, but you know, in the end of the day, we just got to keep going and pushing hard.
So we obviously have yourselves in the DPI category. We have the Mazdas, the Nissans, the Cadillacs. They're working on things, trying to get faster. We also have the customer prototypes, the P2s as well, that showed some pace this morning. With the BOP you mentioned, do you think you got in enough running today with a dry morning but wet, if not really wet afternoon, to get a feel for who's got the pace?
And that's one of the reasons that the series is trying to, you know, compact and trying to bring the competitiveness from everyone, not only from one brand or another, but all the series. And to be honest, actually, you have everything in one day. We had the dry, we had the warm, and you had the wet. In
Lightning
the end. So
strikes nearby.
It was quite an adventure day, but we're actually now we got to thinking about tomorrow. It looks like qualifying is going to be dry, or the whole beautiful day tomorrow sounds like it, and we just got to keep going. And I tell you what, I never ran with so many traffics. It's so difficult to pass here. I mean, it's very, and for those that ran here, they understand what I'm talking about, but the really sections, you know, 4, 5, 6, where I call the Mickey Mouse area, because it's kind of like all these twist turns, and it's very, very hard. And the GT-LM seems to be very good, very fast through there. So you got to be patient, and it's hard. When you put the helmet on, you forget about to be patient. But so far, so good.
So let's talk a little bit about the other classes. In the dry, there's a clear separation in speed between the prototypes, GT Le Mans, GTD. In the rain, not so much. The GT-LM with the different tires, the Michelins, compared to the Continentals you're on, they can be quick. We saw that Porsche was fastest both sessions in GT-LM. This morning we had BMW fastest. This afternoon Mercedes was there. So there's a lot of stuff to contend with. I know you're here focusing on your job, but do you still kind of look at the results or look around to see what the other classes are doing too?
In fact, we're just talking about the GT-LM. They were only 4 seconds behind us. Yeah. I mean, this is absolutely nothing compared to what the much amount of the downforce that we have and the power. And they're doing a phenomenal job. So because when you come to this place and when it's wet, oh my God, it's so difficult, so hard. Continental Tire has one type of compound. Michelin has another type of compound. So it is it kind of like even out, but obviously it's still a big difference. And but in the end of the day, you just got to stay on the track. When it's wet, you got to stay on the track. It's very easy to make a mistake in this place. But hopefully, unfortunately, that's what happened with my teammate Ricky right away.
I was going to ask you about that. The car went out with pretty bodywork on the back and a wing. It was beautiful. We put some new parts on there.
No, yeah, it's he went out and he was it was one of those things. He caught him very it happens. I mean, this track is so so slippery, and thank goodness it was only body damage, no cosmetic, nothing, suspension. And he was able to go back and finish as well the run. So far so good. All four guys, two cars seems to be working well together.
So we're going to save talking about this race being Acura's home race since the huge production plan here. We'll save that for tomorrow after qualifying.
Absolutely.
But let's close just talking quickly about fans. Weather's been a little bit crazy. You're here, know what it's like on an IndyCar weekend. Have you been impressed by how many fans are here for IMSA's return?
Incredible. This is kind of like IndyCar weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They'll have the full 3 days, and so many people. Unfortunately, the weather, which I would be out of here too if it was that kind of rain that we had. But everybody was here. Obviously, there was a lot of people asking for, with IndyCar memorabilia. But in the end of the day, I cannot believe how many people really enjoy sports car. This is a place that, thank God, we're here. Driving a sports car, because it's a place that people really enjoy to have us.
All right, Friday from Mid-Ohio. We need a hashtag. We got the hamburger part. Is it Cabrinas? What is it? I don't know. We got
Tornado Carnival. I mean, something like that.
We need a hashtag. Something.
Keep going.
Folks. All right, guys. We'll speak to you tomorrow.